You ever call tech support because your phone or your computer just isn't doing what you want it to do? It's got a huge lag or it's just not loading. What's the first thing they tell you to do? Turn it off and reboot it. Let's extend that metaphor for a moment to your real life. If you're feeling stuck, then maybe it's time for a reset. Welcome to the Next Simple Step podcast. I'm Paul Goldsmith. If you've ever been in one of those seasons where nothing seems to go as planned, it feels like you're stuck, or worse, you might be going backwards. Well, let this be an encouragement to you. It hasn't always been this way, and it won't be this way forever. You have what it takes to create a more meaningful present and future. At the start of every month is an opportunity that I love to take. I'd encourage you to do the same, to reflect back on what has worked for you over the past month. If you're in good health, or you reconnect with an old friend, or maybe, something didn't go as planned, but you learned a valuable lesson. Whatever it is, start with gratitude and the fact that you're still here. You're still in the game. You still have an opportunity to affect change. And you have more information now than you had before. After you've started from a place of gratitude, then decide what it is that you want to make the most progress on over the next month. What it is that really bugged you that didn't happen, and that you'd like to see changed or see different. What impact do you want to have on the people around you or the projects you're involved in? Get as specific as possible, but only pick 2, definitely no more than 3 ideas that you really want to make progress on over the next month. Because as Jim Collins said, if you have more than 3 priorities, you have no priorities. And once you figure out what your priorities are for the month, get to town, get to work, let's go, see how much progress you can make. We all tend to overestimate what we can do in a day and underestimate what we can do in a month. And you can get so much further when you focus on 1 or 2 things at a time, rather than everything all at once. To everything, a season. And isn't it a beautiful thing that God has given us 4 seasons, each one for its own distinct purpose? And I saw this the other day. I thought it was beautiful. For creative people, in spring, we awaken our creativity. In summer, we release what we need to. In autumn, we go deeper in our work. And in winter, we reflect on our journey. You may be in a different season than someone else, but embrace it and decide how you can make the most meaning today and what progress you want to make over this next season of life. Because life is only right now. The past is done. The future hasn't happened yet. And so you get to make the meaning today to make progress on the things that you value the most. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If something's not working, stop, reflect, hit the reset, decide what you're going to change. And sometimes we need some help, a guide along the process. If you're looking for a coach, if you need some support, reach out. I'm Paul J. Goldsmith on Instagram or Twitter, or you can book a free discovery coaching call with me at nextsimplestep.com. Hopefully this has been helpful to you, and I'll talk to you next time on the Next Simple Step podcast.